was so tired last night. I just go get my dinner and just gone. Just too tired. Even today I'm still feeling tired. I was supposed to wake up at 4 and then leave this place at 4:30 so I can catch some sunrise in savannah near the Mount Tambora. But right now it's already 6 o'clock. Get all my stuff ready. The good thing is I don't have to carry all my bag. Just bring my camera bag and tripod probably. So I just dropped my tripod and luckily they found it and they give it back to me. I need to find a way to mount it properly. Makasih ya udah balikin tadi tripodnya ya. Makasih ya. Well, my friend was right. There is no traffic, but since it was Eid al-Adha, everyone was out for prayers and a lot of roads were closed, so I had to take a few small back roads to get through. So around here I hearing a weird sound from the bike. I kept riding and turned the engine off a few times to see if I could figure out where it was coming from. After stopping to check, I found out the chain was really tight. There wasn't much I could do for now, so I figured I'd stop at a workshop if I saw one on the way. I kept riding and eventually I met a local, so we had a little chat and I got some information about the area. Alright, I'm in Mount Tambora right now. Man, it's so hot. I think my hand is it's burning right now. And there's the Tambora. It's still like 1.5 hours, almost 2 hours away from my homestay. It's pretty good. I just finished flying my drone as well. Take some videos on that side.
I don't know what's in there yet, so yeah, I'm just having a rest and we will check out that side as well. And there's the ocean there. It's better than the one in Lombok because the road is beautiful. The one in Lombok, I have to go through people's place, and yeah, the road is not good.
Even the car was struggling with the heat, so they decided to cool off in the mud. Honestly, I didn't have any plans or specific spots I want to check out around here, so I just rode around the mountain, like doing the loop for a bit before making my way back to the homestay.
I heard something so loud when I checked it because I left this one here. It snapped to two. This is for my tank bag. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Maybe I can try to stitch it back like this, I think. So I'm just gonna keep it now, and the other side I tied it properly now. Shit, maybe I should just take it off as well. Yeah, I take it off. That was scary. Gak ada pertamax. Shit. He said no pertamax. We don't have pertamax. Ada yang pertalite tapi ya? Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna put the rest of my pertamax in there, and I will top up another 3 liters of pertalite in here. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I cannot believe I bring the wrong key for this. I bring key for this is I think for my anti-theft lock. Mother. Well, I'm just gonna put pertalite in there and I'll take it easy, not like pushing the bike too much. So let's go.
I spent about 5 to 6 hours riding around the mountain, passing through different villages and all kind of scenery. Along the way, I found a workshop and stopped to see if they could adjust my chain. After that, I just kept riding. Not every part of the route was beautiful. Some sections were just bushes as far as I could see, but every now and then I get a view of the ocean and the mountain, which made it worth it. By then, my fuel tank was already down to half, so I stopped at a gas station before continuing the ride. Also, I want to mix some pertamax to my bike to make it, I don't know, I just want to feel safe for my engine. But eventually I made it back to the homestay. I left the homestay at around 7 this morning, and I didn't make it back until like 6:30 to 7 in the evening. The Mount Tambora loop itself probably only take about 4 hours of riding, but that wasn't really the point. I stopped at a lot of places along the way to fly the drone, chat with people I met, and get some shots. By the end of the day, I was exhausted. I took a shower, grabbed some dinner, and went straight to bed, getting ready for whatever tomorrow might bring. Tomorrow, I'll be leaving Dompu and continuing east toward Bima and Sape. I'm not really sure what I'll find along the way, but that's kind of the point of this journey. So for now, it's time to get some rest. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.